BJD. I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see when we get these out balance pops. So it's 9:56. You guys know sometimes it takes till like 10:15. 10 almost till 10:30. I give it till 10:30. If nothing happens till 10:30, I typically just take off. The thing would be about BJDX is I see large buy, but then I see large sellers, and it's like it's trading in a range that I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's just very back and forth.
Yeah, it stays right here. It literally stays right here, and then it'll start selling off. It's literally, so that's a high frequency algo on it. You see how it popped right there? I'm not touching it. I'm gonna wait for a pullback. I'm not buying up here.
Yeah, it's like popping on small size share wise.
Yeah. And here's the thing, look at that 15-minute candle. I'm using that 15-minute candle as a mark to tell me if it's actually accumulating. Because if you look at those 15-minute candles, look at how it's just sold off, sold off, sold off. It's just trading sideways right here between 448 and 431. It's literally trading in that area. And so I don't like it. So for me, it needs to come back down. I already taken it once and it screwed me. So I'm being extra patient now. Nice sell off on LIFW. So we still got 2 more minutes on that 15-minute candle on BJDX. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna wait for that candle to close just because that thing's a motherfucker. And I think these last 2 minutes it's gonna play games and drop it back down to about 441.
Yeah, it really just has classic action of like an all-day fader.
There must be another room on it. Must be another room on it because it just popped right there. But look, notice how we still, like I said, I'm still not interested in it. So this is kind of like to me, I've seen these before where they walk it up, walk it up, walk it up, and as soon as buyers start stepping in, they slam it back down. I'm gonna stick to something else. I'll wait for it to actually give me. I'd like an entry around 440. I'm not touching it up here. Yeah, this thing's looking nice now, but I am not touching it up here.
Yeah.
See that 15-minute? Look at that 15-minute. Look, and
Yep.
now that 15-minute candle literally didn't allow me to get in. That 5-minute, if I was paying attention to the 5-minute, I would have taken it, but I didn't have any confidence in it. It's all good.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing was that 5-minute, that last bar. That's what got me kind of watching it.
DTCK, guys, keep an eye on that one. That one seems to be accumulating. It is short sale restriction, which I do like. Yeah, I think we're getting some accumulation on DTCK. I see the algo walking this up. We should get a pop right here. If you look to that downturn, we should get a pop to 540. Big buy, 6,100 shares. So that's, what time is it? 10:03. That's a pretty fucking big buy, dude. $535. They're walking the bid up now. So 530, 535. There we go. Come on. That bid needs to walk up. I got real small size, only 2,000 shares. I'm not gonna fucking. I just want to have fun with it. I want to catch an algo pop, you know. There we go. 540. There we go. I'm not worried about this pullback. I'm gonna add some on this pullback actually. Yep, nice soak. Spread's still nice. 528 there. 540. Damn, dude. If this thing starts to squeeze and gets real volume, it will fucking squeeze. Look at that soak, guys. All right. How much longer do we have on this 5 minute? 10, 10:04. Come on. Break it. 543, you guys see that, how that algo's walking it up, right? And keeping that fucking spread real tight. As soon as volume comes in, this thing's not gonna have a chance to fucking dip that bid like that. Come on, break, 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 break. 530. How much time we got? 10:05. Sitting here patient. I got my stop in already. No big deal. Letting it play out. Boom. 540. Come on, 5. Break this 35. Break this 35. Come on. 535, 530. You guys see the spread closing, right? That's what we want to see. That means that they're no longer really able to manipulate it now because buyers are actually stepping in. Come on. I'm still moving around. I got my stop in, but I'm watching this and I want to see it break through. $35, $32. I like it because it's SSR, right? So shorts can't really short this unless they drop the bid, and the algo's not dropping the bid now. I'm staying away from ABGR right now, to be honest with you. Nice big buys, 1,000, 1,000. Look, there we go. There you go. Break it. Break out. Break out. Break this. Break 41. If we break 41, this thing should see 50s easily. Come on. Being patient, just letting the fucking play out. I'm watching DTCK. DTCK, there's 41. It's about to break out. Yep. It's about to break out. Yep. There we go. 43. This should start squeezing. Come on. Just watching this bitch just fucking being walked up. 35. So the spread went from 32 on the bid now to 35. So we are walking this up slowly. Shorts are having to buy up. Excuse me. Up on it. Come on, come on. Break, 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 break. 36. Come on. Nice big buys right there. 3,000. And you guys see how BJDX just popped right and then sold off? Like, damn, dude. What? I mean, it would have been a good scalp. Not my style of play, though. Not my style of play. Man. Watching these dips, watching these dips. Come on. Volume is I like how the spread is still up. If this dips right down to VWAP to 526, I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add a little bit more on my size. I'm in 518, so if this dips, I'm okay with it. Guys, I'll just tell you this. I know a lot of you guys are swing traders and you guys get fucking, dips from like weeks ago, but that's not my trading style, guys. So congratulations to you that get those really low prices, but I'm not a bag holder. I'm not a swing trader either. I'm an intraday trader. I trade what the day gives me in that day, so I don't really care, about fucking swinging it from 3 weeks ago, having it at 2 cents and it's $1 now. That's not my style of trading. Not impressed by that. I don't mean to insult anybody, but I don't really care for that kind of cool. If that's your style, congratulations, but that's not the way I trade. Again, everybody, there's so many different styles of trading out there. My job is to come in and make my $3,000-$4,000 every single day on plays and leave. That's it. Not a swing trader.
So what do you look for in pre-market as far as deciding on which stocks to focus on?
Just the highest gainers, dude. Just the highest gainers.
And
There's some nice accumulation on BJDX, guys. I'm going to keep an eye on BJDX as well. That dip was nice. That dip was fucking nice. That dip at 452, that was nice. I'm going to keep an eye on this. How much time? It's 12. It's 10:12. Yeah, dude. I basically look for the highest runners, right? I don't care what they did 3 weeks ago. I do care. What I'm saying is, I don't care if people are swinging them from 6 cents 3 weeks ago. That's not my style. I'm not looking for a swing play or holding on from super lows. Like, again, I trade key levels on every single thing. Key levels, which are basically supports, previous areas of supports, and try to capture moves on them. So let me focus on this trade, though I'm still in it. I might add a little bit right here. Just waiting for this dip to come back down to me so I can add a little bit more. Yeah, guys, please hold the questions right now since I'm trading. Just let me focus a little bit. Getting a lot of chop. Again, if we don't get any moves, if we don't see any moves between now and 10:30, guys, I'm just gonna call it, and I'll come back for power out after the FOMC is done talking. We should have broke out right here in this area once it tapped at 40. Didn't. Hey, Devin, yeah, I like bigger moves, dude. Everybody knows that. If you're new and you're just now listening to me, guys, everybody knows I like bigger moves. I don't like scalping. I'm not a fucking scalper. I like adding dips into key levels and setting my stop, and then I just let the play trade out. That's it. I'm not in, I'm not out, I'm not buying, selling, I'm not in and out scalping. I'm not doing that stuff. I'm basically entering at a key level and letting the stock play out. If I take a loss, it stops me out. Cool. We got a lot of resistance right here to the left side of BJDX. A lot of resistance. So there's going to be a lot of selling. So I want to see if I see more accumulation. If I get spot more accumulation, I might take this, but I'm not touching this right now. I'm gonna look for a dip to like 453 in that area. DTCK still holding, still not fucking dipping, not dipping. Didn't want to dip. I was waiting for another dip. And that spread is open wide up again too. This thing is just holding right here. Come on, tip it down, tip it down. A 4-cent spread on BJDX. 4-cent spread on BJDX. I still haven't touched BJDX. I still haven't touched it. Was looking for a nice bigger pull to 453. So missed that one. On to DTCK then. Not seeing much except that BJDX, but I haven't touched it yet. Still just watching. I didn't have any comfort. I think it's because I lost earlier, right? And we're not seeing big moves. We're seeing like these 3-cent pops, right? Where it pops, but then it instantly sells off. We're seeing that. DTCK, same thing. It popped to 43 and then it just came back down. So not really having a lot of confidence in the market right now to see bigger moves. And look, as soon as it popped, sellers are stepping in, and so those same sellers, those guys that bought at 478 for it, 475, they're selling right here because they're upside down. So still just sitting here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my stop on. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's why we set stops. Boom. Go. DTCK. That's what I'm talking about. That was why it was holding. Now it makes sense because nobody was selling. Right? And shorts were just trying to hit it and nobody was selling. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Nice fucking squeeze here, and then the dump. Oh my God. You guys see that? The fucking pop, and then the dump. Oh my goodness. That's what we're getting right now. That's the kind of shit that we're getting. So I'm watching LIFW now. I'm back on that. And I'm just gonna move my stops on DTCK. I'm not really interested in BJDX. I don't like it. I just don't like how it's the grindy action. I'm gonna wait for dips on LIFW. I'd rather trade something that's traded nicely than something that's just kind of like super choppy, right? So I'm not really gonna focus on DTCK. I'm gonna move away from it. I know it's probably gonna go, but I'm not interested in it. And realistically, I think the volume's going to come to LIFW rather than DTCK as soon as people start seeing LIFW, because that's where the volume's been. 433 million shares traded today, right? Consider that. So I think all the volume from BJDX is going to leave and come to LIFW. I'm gonna wait for a pullback. I want to see a pullback. Damn, I missed this whole thing because I was in DTCK. And I mean, did anybody catch it? Do you see what I mean? Like, this is the kind of stuff that would really be appreciated in chat if like someone saw that, LIFW was holding at a key level, and instead of me just getting on and ranting, it really, it's a team effort, guys, right? I'm not talking about selling. I'm talking about like key levels, right? We saw LIFW holding for the past 20 minutes. Look at this 20-minute wall. Look at the 5-minute, right? For 15, 20 minutes, that was getting accumulated, guys. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. I'm not buying LIFW up here. I am buying LIFW in that area of accumulation. Yeah, no, you're right. You're one is selling the strike, but we're not talking about right now. I didn't even capture the trade. I wasn't even able to capture the trade. All right, I'm watching these dips. Let's see if we get a nice dip right here, guys. Let's see if we get a nice pullback right here on LIFW because it ran close to VWAP, right? Nice rejection right here. Looking for a higher low. Hopefully we get a nice higher low and then we can break above VWAP. Because look what time it is. Algos are on now, so we should see a nice big reversal. But yes, we are supposed to sell into strength. That's, yeah. And you see how BJDX is just selling off? I told you those buyers are going to come here. Man, Augury is a weird one, right? Augury is a weird one, guys. It's just weird, man. I don't like it at all now. I cannot stand Augury. It is so ugly to me. I took a loss on it earlier, and it just. I don't want to touch it now. I'm gun shy. I'm getting gun shy today now. All right. So what we see is a 5-minute pivot. I want to see a dip back to 19. Come on, dip, 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 dip. I want to see this dip. LAFW, nice soak. I added some on that dip. We should see a break above VWAP now. Nice soak. Still holding. I got a 2017 on LAFW. Just gonna hold on to it. Nice big soaker. There it goes. It's just getting soaked. You guys can see it, right? You guys can see how it's just keep getting soaked, keep getting soaked, keep getting soaked. There's a lot of buyers right here. Just buying. They're just got this area, this key level right here. I'll set my stop. No big deal. I wanted a bigger dip, but man, buyers are just fucking too strong on this. Look at that. More soaking. More soaking. Look at that. It's still here. You guys see that, right? So you guys see the same thing on DTCK where it was just like holding. So short sale restricted. Let's see if this short sale restriction works and we can break above. There we go, more buyers. Yeah. I think if anything, I'm looking for a price around 23. Look at all the buys. There you go. You see that? So it's like they're holding. They're not allowing shorts to take this down. So I realistically, my first price target would be 22, 21.90, 22, and then the second price target would be around 23, 24 for this. It should break right here, more buying, and we should break out right here again. I don't see a lot of selling. I just see more buying than anything. I'm gonna add a dip. It looks like it's getting a little bit weaker right here. So when we get a pullback, I'm gonna add the pullback. That's what I've been wanting anyway. So I really see this coming down right here. I want to add this pullback. I'll just be patient and allow it to pull back. JD's, yeah, the 15 minutes not looking bad. I'm using the larger time frame. I'm not using the 1 minute. I'm using the 5 minute. And so just letting it. I would like to add more dips. If this pulls back, I want to add bigger size because I don't have big size. Joseph, we're talking about LIFW. Here we go. Come on, pull it back. Bring it back down for me. It needs a bigger pullback than this. I'm not adding right here. I need it to come back to like 1965, 1970, that area right there. So I'm willing to like just hold on. My average right now is not the best. It's 2013, not the best, but I'm going to add more. What time is it? 10:32. No, not on Agri. I'm on LIFW. Oh, you're saying Agri? JD's Agri's the 15-minute looks good. I'm just not interested because the volume is so low. The volume is so low, and I took a loss on it earlier. It stopped me out. It just walked me down and just caused me to take a loss. And so because of that, the algo isn't showing strength, right? The algo isn't buying. And so the best one that I think is showing a lot of strength is LIFW. Yeah. Let me keep an eye on these buys on LIFW, guys. Let me continue to see this. If this dip doesn't get soaked, I'm probably just going to call it. I'm up pretty good on the day. I don't need to risk losing my money. All right, let's see. Hang on a second. Looks like short might win this one. Nice big buy right there. Still watching it. We got a lot of overhead. That's the problem. We got a lot of overhead on this. We got a lot of overhead. Lots of fucking overhead. And the buys are not the best right now. They're looking kind of ugly.